By now, you probably heard the news about the U.S. military raid last night that resulted in the capture of Venezuelan President Nicolás Maduro and his wife. For weeks, we've been wondering whether the escalating U.S. military campaign targeting Venezuela would result in regime change. And now I guess we have our answer. Or do we? It's not really clear, and the press conference that President Trump held on Saturday in a lot of ways raised more questions than it answered. So, yes, it's true. Maduro is now out of power. He's on a ship headed to New York, where he's going to face charges for drug trafficking. And yes, it's true that Trump said several times that the U.S. for the foreseeable future would be, quote, running Venezuela. But what does running it mean? So Trump also said that the vice president of Venezuela had been sworn in, had spoken with U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio, and indicated she was willing to work with them. So this seems to suggest that they may be leaving her in power. What he did seem to provide more specifics on was oil. He mentioned several times that the U.S. would be sending personnel to restart Venezuela's oil industry, which he said was stolen by the Venezuelan government. The U.S. would even be selling Venezuelan oil to other countries, maybe even including China and Russia. So what we appear to have here is a case where the U.S. is going to allow the government of Venezuela, minus Maduro, to stay in place for the time being in exchange for working with the U.S. on exploiting these oil resources. Of course, that's what I'm saying on Saturday afternoon. Within a day or two, this could all change completely. I'm going to continue to stay on top of this story, so please follow along on Vox.com.